this is Amanda at the Fundamental Home, and I'm here today doing a Homemaker's Tag. I was tagged by Cherish at Homestead, and she came up with this tag just to kind of encourage other homemakers. So I'm going to answer some questions that she had and share with you a little bit about my homemaking. Question number 1 says, have you ever had anyone say anything negative to you about staying home and working from home? And I think we've all had that from time to time. I can't really remember any specific instance since I've been a homemaker, but when I quit my job to stay home, I actually had people think that I was crazy to do that. But it was important to me and my family. I think it was a good decision, so I'm glad that we made it, and I'm very satisfied with what happened. So in the end, I think all the negativity, I just let go. It's not a big deal. So question 2 says, what's your favorite and least favorite part of staying at home and working from home? My favorite part of staying at home is the fact that I'm home. I'm a homebody and I just like being at home. I'm that kind of person. My least favorite part of staying at home is kind of all of the pressure. I think I feel all of the pressures on me to get everything done all the time, versus when I was working at home, it kind of felt more like everybody was doing everything. And I think everybody helps out in my house. But like I said, I think when I was out, I felt like we were all out doing our own thing and we all came home and worked together. But when I'm home, I feel like there's a lot of pressure of it that falls on me. So that's probably my least favorite part. Question 3 says, what's your favorite and least favorite chore? My favorite chore is laundry. I love to do laundry. Folding laundry brings me great peace. My least favorite chore is dishes. I can't stand it. And I always turn on YouTube and watch videos that I enjoy while I do dishes. So high five to all the moms out there who are doing dishes and watching YouTube video. Question 4, what time do I wake up and go to bed? We do not have set bedtimes in this house. Everybody's older and we just kind of go to bed when we feel that we ought to. But generally speaking, I try to get in bed by 10:30, 11 o'clock. And I usually get up between 6 and 7, depending on the day. Question number 5 says, do you put on anything in the background while you clean, work, or cook? And I just said that I watch YouTube videos. My favorite thing to watch while I do cleaning, when I do dishes, it usually takes a long time. So if I have not caught up with my friends' live events, I will watch my friends' live events, like Pratt Family Homestead. I'll link them up at the top. And of course, my good friend Tangi at Freedom Homestead. If I didn't catch her live event, I'll watch that too. I also like to watch Justin Rhodes, so that's what I like to watch. Question number 6, do you get dressed most days or stay in PJs? I always get dressed. It is a rare day that I stay in my PJs all day. I like to be up, I like to get dressed first thing and be ready for my day, so that's what I do. Question 7, how often do you do your hair or makeup? Now, see, that's the thing that I don't always do. Like, I'll brush my hair and I'll be presentable, but I won't do my hair, and I definitely don't do makeup most days. I'm pretty plain in that regard. So I probably do my hair and makeup, like do it once every couple of weeks. It doesn't happen often, and you guys know that because you watch me on video. Question 8, what is your trouble zone or area in your home that needs the most help? Okay, I think it would be a toss-up. All right, so my bedroom closet is a wreck. Not my fault. I'm going to blame my husband. He's right there, by the way. So my bedroom closet is a wreck. That needs some help. I also have a stack of paperwork. I always have one little stack of paperwork that needs to be gone through and organized, and it's on my filing cabinet, and I always have that, and that is my trouble zone. That's the thing that I always need to take care of. Question 9, how often do you find yourself getting distracted? All the time. All the time. I have teenagers in my house. I have my husband in my house. There's always stuff going on. There's always something on the computer. There's always something in Frugal Family Food or Frugal Family Life or Frugal Family Christmas or one of the other social media things that I need to pay attention to. There's always something, so I'm often distracted. Number 10, do you enjoy staying home or do you miss going to a job every day? I love staying home. I would never want to go to a job every day again. Ever. Ever. Number 11, what's your never-ending chore? Never-ending chore is dishes, because I cook a lot and there's a lot of people in my house. And so there's always dishes, always. This is why I I love paper plates and paper cups. They're not great for the environment, but they are good for my sanity and peace of mind. So, number 12, what's your favorite way to relax or have me time? Okay, so at the end of the day, I like to, once everything's done in the kitchen, I'm out of the kitchen now. That's like the second I'm done in the kitchen. I will leave the kitchen and go sit on my couch, and I will either grab a book, or I might take my phone and look at something on the thing, or I'll sit and watch something with Ricky or Brian. But that is what I do. But I just like to go sit on my couch because I know I pass the couch all day, every day, and I almost never sit on it, but I love my couch. So that's what I like to do. Question 13. How often does your husband or significant other chip in? My husband chips in a lot. I gotta give him credit here. My husband vacuums every night. Every night he vacuums the whole house. And he usually chips in with a lot of the other chores as well. He does laundry and things like that. So I cannot complain there. He absolutely does chip in. He also makes sure the kids do. So yes, I'm thankful. Number 14, if you have kids, when do you find time to do chores? I mean, I'm constantly doing them. There's constantly stuff to be done. My kids are older, like I said, so it's constantly dealing with their schedule. Their schedule is what gets in the way here and there. But if I'm not doing something with moving them somewhere or another, or moving cars around or doing things, then we're doing chores. It's a constant battle. So we're always doing chores. Number 15. How do you balance being a homemaker and creating YouTube content? I think that what I do as a homemaker is part of the YouTube content that I create. So it's not so much balancing it, it's just sharing it. It's just sharing my homemaking experience with all of you guys. So the main balance is just the time that I spend editing, and I think that I've really tried to not do too much, not make too many videos. We have several live videos a week, so there's not that editing time, and I just try to not overtask myself if I don't have to. Number 16, what's your favorite room in your home and why? My favorite room in my home, I think my favorite, it's kind of a love-hate relationship. I'm sitting here trying to think about it. My favorite room in my home to sit and enjoy is my family room because it's just comfortable and I like to relax in there. I already mentioned that. But I also really like my kitchen because I spend a lot of time in there and all the things that I love are in there. But, right, the next question says, number 17, what's your least favorite room in your home and why? And one of my least favorite rooms is also my kitchen because it feels very tight, like it's a galley kitchen. And it's just not made in such a way that it's convenient to use. Like our old house was made completely differently, and it was just so much better, so much more functional. And so I have a lot of frustration with my kitchen because I'm in there a lot, and it doesn't function for me the way that I want it to. So anyway, so that's my main problem with my kitchen, and it's also my least favorite room in my house. Number 18 says, do you feel your home reflects your personal style? Why or why not? I think it kind of does. I think our home is very comfortable. It's got a formality to it, but it's also got a comfy coziness about it. And so in that way, I think it reflects my personal style. I don't have like a Pinterest kind of style that I feel like needs to be in my house. You know what I mean? I'm just a comfy, cozy, mishmash kind of person, and that's our house. So I do like it, and I do think it reflects my personal style, like my inward personal style, not like a Pinterest kind of style. Number 19, what does my home smell like? It is the pride of my soul that most of the time, I can't actually put it into words what my house smells like, but I'm going to only tell you what it is. My grandmother has always, my whole life, had a clean house, spotlessly clean. And her house had this smell, and it was just a very clean, very pleasant smell. And so I feel like our home smells like my grandmother's house, which I know sounds like kind of weird, but I don't, it's like, it was like my favorite smell growing up. And now I feel like our home smells like that. I wish I could put it into words. I wish I could describe it to you. But even, it only smells like that when it's at its cleanest, I think. It doesn't smell like that all the time. But it smells like my grandma's house, and that brings me great joy. I feel like I've accomplished something in life when my house smells like my grandmother's house. Last question. What's your strong point and weak point when it comes to homemaking? My strong point when it comes to homemaking is that I am a delegator. I'm very good at looking at the entire house as a whole and figuring out exactly what needs to be done and saying, okay, I'm going to do this and you guys do this, and making it happen in a snap if I need to. I can get this house company ready in no time, in absolutely no time. My weak spot is the consistency. That's the word I was looking for. Consistency. I don't know if that's a weak spot for me personally, because I think I have it within me to be consistent. I think the weak part of it is that I am pulled in so many directions that I cannot be consistent, and that's frustrating, and I have to be okay with that, because if not, I'll just be, angry and annoyed all the time. But the consistency is lacking. The way that I want it. I want this house to be spotless all the time. It's not happening. And that's okay, because you have to have priorities, and you have to be okay with the fact that your house isn't going to be perfect all the time. Because I have a lot of people that live here, and I only have so much time in my day to focus on things. And it's like Mary and Martha in the Bible, Martha spent her whole time, she was cumbered about with much serving. And I could spend my whole day making sure this house is spotless. Or I could spend time with the people that I love. And I think there's a balance there. I don't want it to get out of control. And our house is almost never out of control. But there's a point that I will not feel comfortable letting it get past. But at the same time, I want to balance that with spending the time with the people who are in the home, because that's what this home is for. This home is not for the things and making it pretty. This home is for the people. When I'm a homemaker, I'm not making the physical beauty of the house. I am making a place for the people. It's the people who are the important thing. So that, I think, is, as long as you focus on the people and not the things, then you're in a good place. And in order to focus on the people, you have to keep the house nice. You don't want the people that you love to be living in a pigsty. But you also have to make sure that the focus isn't the outward and not the people. So anyway, that's it for the Homemaker Tag. I'm going to put all the questions down in the description box. If you guys want to go ahead and take part in this Homemaker's Tag, you can go ahead and do that, and just let me know, send me a link, and I'll take a look at it. So I hope that was helpful to you. I hope it's an encouragement to you and helps you feel like you're not alone. There's somebody else out there who doesn't like dishes, and there's somebody else out there who isn't consistent all the time, and all of those things that we all do. It's okay. We're just moms. We're just doing what we do. So anyway, you all have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow with my grocery haul. So we'll see you then. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm really glad you came to visit us here at the Fundamental Home. Make sure if you enjoyed this video that you click the like button, and also click subscribe right below me for more videos coming into your inbox all the time. And also, if you enjoy social media, we've got links up at the top here for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all the other fun things. And check out thefundamentalhome.com for more information about what we're doing all the time and how we do it, because there's way more details there. And here over to the right, we have some videos that I recommend. So thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you next time. Bye!